Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for attending this conference co-organized by the French Research Foundation, the Foundation Bertarelli, and the Zoological Society of London. I am Nicolas MOUQUET. I'm the scientific director of the Cesab, and I will take a few minutes to present you that research institute who's been actually hosting the scientists you will listen today during this week in a working group. So the Cesab is a synthesis center and has been moving to Montpellier this year. It is located downtown, close to the cathedral, and it provides researchers a place and some time for large-scale biodiversity synthesis. So, as a matter of introduction, I mean, you all know that ecology and conservation biology, actually, as other sciences, have now entered into the era of the big data, which obviously offer unprecedented opportunities for rapid progress in biodiversity science. And in ecology and conservation biology, given the scales that are concerned by biodiversity of several order of magnitudes, we can guess that the big will be very big. We're gonna mix different data from remote sensing to community organization, biodiversity distribution, and even environmental DNA together. So will all that unprecedented data avalanche that we call right now comes big problems too. And there is an urgent need for synthesis. So to quote Edward Wilson, he was saying already 30 years ago that we were drawing in information while starving from wisdom. And he was prophesying that the world would be run by synthesizer. Well, I'm not sure that the world is run by synthesizer right now, but still people are able to put together the right information at the right time and to think critically about it. So the need for synthesis has never been that high today, but there is a danger that data science in ecology and conservation biology get lost in the midst of information. And that's why biodiversity centers has been created almost 15 years ago. The most famous was NCIS in Santa Barbara. Some of you might know it. And their number has grown quasi-exponentially during the last 10 years. With, for instance, in France, the Cesab has been created in 2010, and the SDIV in Germany has been created in 2012. So the Cesab has been created, as I said, by the French Foundation for Research on Biodiversity in 2010 with the help of most French research institutes involved in biodiversity science. And initially it was located in Aix-en-Provence, and it has moved to Montpellier recently to take advantage of the very rich ecosystem, scientific ecosystem here. So what is a synthesis group and what are they doing? Well, they are made of people up to 10 to 15 members, and they get through a very selective international call. They propose to do some synthesis on several fields in biodiversity, from biogeography to social science, economics, but also evolution and geography. They gather for 3 years, 2 weeks a year, to work together, and they also have the help of a postdoc that definitely does a great job at making people working together. So they produce either meta-analysis, but also they publish data sets, global data sets, and analysis. Just to give you a rapid overview of the groups that have started this year to illustrate the heterogeneity of subjects, we do have a group called Diverse, who is working on the evolution of breeding systems and plant diversity. We do have a group who is interested into climate stress and foraminifera response at a global scale. Just Conservation is interested into how biodiversity conservation can bring justice to people. SCORE-RIF is interested into the spatio-temporal variability of coral reefs at the global scale. And finally, Parsec is investigating how the protected areas are driving socio-economic impact on human communities around them. So all these groups have in common that they are proposing large, even global scale synthesis and are gathering a huge amount of data that they are putting together and then realizing to the scientific community. Today, I mean this week, we had the chance to host some folks from the group Pelagic, who is working on global analysis of marine conservation areas. And that group has been hosted at Cesab between 2015 and 2017, but we had the chance, thanks from the support of the Foundation Bertali and the Zoological Society of London and the French Research Foundation, to invite them for an extra week of meeting. And they've been starting up new opportunities of collaboration, and we are very glad to have them here. They've been accepted to present some of their work during this conference that you are here for today. So I really want to thank all the speakers, and particularly David Mouillot and Tom Letizier for having led that possible. I'd like also to thank very much Marie-Claire Danner and Maud Calmet, who's been organizing all the FRB staff and the students who are helping today to make this event possible. Thank you very much to you all. I would like also, obviously, to thank you all for coming here and for attending this conference. And I will simply now give David the lead to introduce the conference. So thank you all for being here today, and enjoy and have a nice conference.